I guess today's the day I finally get to stretch my N-word pass. Alright, where are we? So, hold on. Why is my thing not working? Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. That fix it? There we go. So, first of all, hi Cerulean. So looking at the calendar today, I figured why not do this before it gets any later. So we've got a lot of anniversaries in gaming coming up this week. This week marks the 21st anniversary for the Xbox and the GameCube, but more so, this is the 20th anniversary starting tomorrow for Xbox Live. So 20 years ago, I honestly, I don't even know how to start this. We all know how the rise and fall of Xbox Live came to be. I had my moments when I was a wee little kid playing Black Ops 1 and 2, probably during its 10th year anniversary. But tonight I actually just decided if I'm back to streaming for a little bit, and I'm not going to be playing any new games anytime soon, I might as well do a couple reaction streams. So tonight I actually pulled together a couple of old archive videos from Xbox Live's launch, including some old promo footage. Some of the stuff is probably already seen and reacted on YouTube, but I figured I'd give my firsthand experience for it. Yeah, a lot of stuff is probably well dated. I rest assure you that there's going to be a lot of cringe content in this. And honestly, I don't even like doing a lot of these reactions to these videos because I know how cringy they're going to be, but I just didn't want to do this alone, so here I am sharing it with the grace of everybody here. Alright, well, let's just get down to business. So the first one I had tonight is actually a longer one. This is a G4 special, so be prepared to see our good friend Adam Sessler there. This is a launch party for Xbox Live, so this is around 2002, I think. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. Let me know if the volume on it is too loud. I can bring it down a little bit. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson. Okay.
Awesome, man.
Oh, I hear you that. Kick-ass girls.
When I'm not working, I play video games.
Well, Cerulean, if anybody remembers this experience firsthand, it's gotta be you. So, let me know if you, let me know if you have any firsthand experiences you'd like to share.
And going and bloodshot eyes and yeah, I love this stuff.
It looks like the stereotypical white soccer mom. And what were people doing playing Halo before Xbox Live was the thing? Well, to honestly answer that, they didn't even wait for Xbox Live. They pulled up a LAN tunneling service called Xbox Connect and just did that before Xbox Live came on. And no Adam Sessler in sight. Okay, this might be promising.
This thing is going on.
It is, and it also
This might be promising then.
anniversary of Xbox.
Right, so it's a dual thing. 1 year anniversary of Xbox plus the launch of the live online games. We're gonna hang here in the red carpet, but it's actually orange. That's why I'm wearing an orange shirt, Kobe.
I can see that.
The orange carpet. They must have borrowed this from Nickelodeon.
I think it clashes a little bit.
You think?
Just a little.
Goes with your eyes. You know, folks, when you come to the Xbox Live party, you want to hang with the big folks. This is the GM of Xbox, Jay Allard, and Jay, tonight's a big
Is he
deal.
now? I'm willing to bet that a lot of celebrities who were invited to this thing just had no interest in games. They were just there just because it was a party and they had nothing better to do that night. They were probably paying them to be there anyways.
Xbox Live. I mean, this concept, it's unbelievable. Give us a little, you know, what it's all about.
You know, if you've read Snow Crash, it's the metaverse, right? I mean, we've been cooking this thing up very, you know, from the get-go. 3 years ago when we conceived of Xbox, we wanted to bring it online. You know, online gaming is going to be the big next step in video gaming. We all know it. We're trying to lay the foundation. Xbox Live is
They were right in that aspect. I mean, Xbox. Like, what would the Xbox be without Xbox Live?
I know loves the Xbox.
Oh, it's insane. I mean, you know, you
Yeah,
wait in
where would we
line,
be
you
without
go to a
screaming
concert, you go to a
homophobic
big
racial
band,
slurs at each other for
or
20
or
years?
whatever. You're used to waiting in line to see these guys, and now these guys are in line waiting to see what we're doing, you know? So it's
Like, I could imagine buying a PS2 and not hooking it up to the internet. And honestly, that's probably also the same reason for GameCube. But honestly, more than half the fun experience of playing Xbox, the original Xbox, was online play.
What do you think of that?
I like the idea because, you know, a lot of times you're stuck playing games by yourself.
Olympic gold
And
medalist.
now you're never stuck by yourself. You have a friend you can call and do it.
When I think Xbox, I think big. When I think live, I think very big.
Don't say
And
that.
I think, looking at you, you're a very big man. See, I go 6'2". Okay, don't.
Yeah. Boy, those virtual reality things are really
Yeah, you do have a point that Sega kind of lit the torch that started the whole internet thing with the Dreamcast being online.
VIP room with Scott Henson, the director of platform strategy at Xbox. And
They kind of did have the idea to carry on the idea of internet with, you know, the Dreamcast being built in with a modem and the Xbox having built-in broadband.
And a subscription for 1 year's worth of service, and it's really easy to get on the service. We're going to show you a little bit of that now.
The Xbox Live Starter Kit is a package that you can pick up at retail, and it includes the community.
So I've seen this up on eBay a couple times. I've just never bothered to pick it up just because I don't think it would be worth much use now. Well, with the Insignia project coming on. The Insignia project is actually coming on tomorrow, by the way. It's launching at like 3 a.m. this time, and
it adds a new item that you'll notice on the screen called Xbox Live. So let's go ahead and go in.
I've actually seen a couple dashboards that don't have the Xbox Live on it. So here's the tweet from Insignia. So they're sending out 500 invites to start. There are 8,000 people right now waiting for Insignia. So there's probably a 1 in 6 chance that I could get in this on day one. If not, I just have to wait for the next couple hundred batches.
And so this is kind of a key moment when you decide.
So what's going on here is pretty much the same way that we're going to be able to sign up for Insignia, but we need the subscription code for Insignia will be mailed out in the invites, one at a time.
And it tells me that everything's groovy here. I'm going to go ahead and continue. Now this is where I put in my credit card information, and it's all it's going to do at this point, because I've already bought the starter kit, is authenticate and say, yep, that's a valid credit card. And we'll enter my email address, and this is where if you
I don't remember the 360 Xbox Live ever actually needing a credit card, because I just had those prepaid cards that were like 3 months, 6 months, 1 month, or whatever. I just bought those instead of actually putting in my credit card.
All games that support Xbox Live. So that's it. Simple.
The fact that they gave you like a month or two for free, and then the rest of the service is like 50 bucks. If it wasn't for the 2-month thing, I don't know if anybody would sign up for this right away.
Right now. So let's go check it out, all right?
So 2 games we'll see here tonight. Yeah, Unreal Championship is one, and the other is Whacked. No, that's literally the name of the game. It's called Whacked.
It's all about frags, right? You're trying to frag the other people. What we mean by that, I mean killing the other people.
Oh, right.
Are you getting killed, or are you fragging everyone else? Yeah, I'm getting fragged, unfortunately.
If we have time later tonight, we might play a little bit of Unreal Championship and Whacked.
So what do you think of this? You like this type of game?
Whacked is a very, very weird game. Like, I cannot explain it justice. And I'm pretty sure neither can these guys. What I didn't realize about Unreal Championship is that Unreal Championship is actually based on one of the PC versions of Unreal Tournament. I think it's like a downscaled port of Unreal Tournament 2003.
It's Unreal Championship on the Xbox.
By the way, this game will be live for the Insignia project starting tomorrow. This and Whacked.
This edition of the Unreal universe features cutting-edge weaponry, over
2003.
distinctive characters, and more than 30 maps. The single-player campaign will prep your team-building skills.
Unreal Championship 2, on the other hand, just seems to be its own original thing. I don't think it was based on 2004. It actually came out after 2004.
A LAN system link-up or a jack into Xbox Live.
I played a little bit of this on X-Link Kai. I mean, I love it. It's an FPS. FPSs are my go-to games. I just haven't played enough to like give a fair judgment of it. There are game nights in the Discord, just I haven't been around to jump in on them.
Okay, the party's heating up right now, so don't go away because we'll be back in a few minutes with the Xbox Live Launch Party Special.
2002. Anna and Elizabeth. There's gonna be a lot of names that I just either don't remember or haven't seen in the better part of 15 years.
I know where he is.
Dude, if you need the game to keep you home, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, they're legit asking why are they. Huh, Oddworld. You know, I still don't have Oddworld in my collection.
Store credit for Mario Sunshine.
You want to trade an old game for a new one?
And here's where the cringe begins.
Electronic stores don't take games seriously. You gotta talk to gamers.
Yeah,
Real gamers. Not those fake gamers like that grandma. You gotta talk to the gamers, man.
And equipment at big discounts. Save on new games by trading in old ones.
Now I love sports.
Oh, that fucking Derek Jeter again with the fucking ESRB ratings. Remember this from the GameCube demo discs?
Make sure each game is right for their kids. How? Check the rating. Every game box.
Yeah, it was this and who was the other guy? I think it was Tiger Woods.
And the content.
Yeah, I never thought we'd see Derek Jeter again. Never mind the fact that in Japan, Ichiro was selling GameCubes at this time. The hell of Derek Jeter. I want fucking Ichiro to sell me on a GameCube.
Now you can stop smoking for free as a special.
But I don't want to.
Before EasyQuit goes on sale at your local retailer, you can stop smoking in just 7 days for free. Introducing EasyQuit, the natural stop smoking system that helps you stamp out.
Did we really buy into miracle pills back then?
Why pay up to $150 for other products, patches, gum, and expensive prescriptions when you can stop smoking in just 7 days for free with EasyQuit? Thousands of people have used natural
bullshit smoking on this one.
And now you can too.
I was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, and with EasyQuit, I quit in 3 days. I was smoking for 9 years, and with EasyQuit, I quit in 7 days.
With EasyQuit, I quit smoking in 7 days.
I'm sure one of these 3 or 4 people have probably died of lung cancer at some point.
To help quit smoking for good.
The secret is EasyQuit's unique combination of herbal ingredients designed to quickly eliminate nicotine from your body and reduce your desire to smoke.
I recommend EasyQuit because it's safe, it's effective.
It's a product that I'm going to continue to use in my practice.
I honestly don't know why I didn't start vaping. I started smoking when I was 18, dropped it, and then when I wanted to go pick it back up, they changed the age laws here, so then I never picked it back up again. So
like weight gain, nervousness, or insomnia. And think of the money you'll save after you quit once and for all.
Think of all the money you could be saving with Geico.
You owe it to yourself to give EasyQuit a try. Do it for your family, and most importantly, do it for yourself, because now you can quit smoking in just 7 days. As a limited time offer, EasyQuit can.
Why are they showing this on G4, which in what I would assume to be prime time? Why aren't they showing this as like an infomercial at like 3 a.m.?
The complete EasyQuit Stop Smoking System, a $159 value, absolutely free when you call today. As an added bonus, we'll also send you a 3-month supply of Easy Lung to help you on your way to a healthier, smoke-free life. A $90 value, it's yours free. Altogether, the complete EasyQuit system, including Easy Lung, is well over a $200 value.
Plus $8.95 shipping and handling per bottle.
So don't delay. Call now.
So every one of those bottles is another $9.
I'm going to say Xbox Live. What's the first thing that pops in your head? Xbox Live.
Realistic.
Realistic.
Xbox Live.
Killing things.
Xbox Live.
Weenies.
What'd she say? Weenie?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure
She say wait.
Realistic.
Killing things.
Xbox Live.
Weenies.
Weenie.
Weenies?
Weenie.
Alienated half our audience. Don't worry about it. I'm sure they're going to be big fans from now on.
Xbox Live, sponsored by Weenies.
Hello, welcome back to the Xbox Live Party. I'm Toby Jones.
And I'm Macaulay and Kobe. What would a party be without cookies?
Snap. I
Check
love
it out. And things coming out of the wall.
I usually tend to think I'm socially awkward, but this is just putting me at a far advantage over any of these guys here.
And like I said, just random hands out of the wall. This is what it's all about.
What are all those discs hanging up? Are those like AOL free trials for like 50 hours? Oh, okay.
All right, we're at NFL Fever 2003, comparing it to NFL 2K3 or to Madden. You know, this is obviously a little more.
There was actually a music room. I remember in grade school, one of my music teachers had a music room, and for decorations on the ceiling, she had all those like AOL 50 free hour discs just hanging from the ceiling.
NFL 2K3. And with those
There were like 100 of them just hanging up on the disc.
Anything else? Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, I saw a couple booth fibs yesterday. For was it Saturday? Yes, Saturday.
NFL Fever 2003 was the first football title developed for the Xbox, and it's been a bestseller on the console. Unlike some of its competitors,
the first title developed for the X? Oh, just for the Xbox? Because I was thinking, wasn't Madden 02 a launch title?
Franchise this year include the NFL's new 8-division format, the option to create your own plays and athletes, and a classic challenge mode where you can battle history's greatest teams.
Okay, cool. Playing football online. We kind of already did this with the Dreamcast.
Toss Mizak through your voice communicator and dominate rivals across the globe. With big plays, tight controls, and a personality all its own, NFL Fever is a worthy contender in football's gaming run.
It might be just my brother talking for me, but I don't remember anyone ever playing any of these sports games over Xbox Live this much. Oh, here we go. Here's Whacked.
Seems a little bit of a kiddie game, but it's obviously
It seems a little bit of a kiddie game. Let me remind you that this game is rated T.
Elvis-inspired motor mouths, demonic bunny rabbits, naked chicks with strategically
for
placed
kids,
black bars.
just for kids.
A party game with terrifically violent tendencies. Mr. Fantastic hosts this game.
Kids with mental disorders, maybe.
Fight to collect stars and vie for a big prize. You play as one of the 8 screwball characters and get to abuse the opposition with more than 40 nifty weapons, like staple guns and plunger missiles.
Actually, Kai actually just had a 20th anniversary game night for this game a couple nights ago. Should have joined in on that, but I was busy over the weekend.
Where you get to, yes, kill hordes of man-eating chickens. There are more than a dozen levels to do battle on, and loony commercials to keep you entertained when you're just too whacked out to
Fun fact, those commercials were done by Dan Paladin of Newgrounds fame. You might know him for his sleeper hit title, Alien Hominid.
But the fun factor is all about
also on
going live
GameCube.
and taunting others in free-for-all combat. If you've always wanted to be a
I think he also did Castle
grab that
Crashers.
rubber ducky grenade and show no mercy.
I'm gonna get this.
Yeah,
This
he's
is something
the
that's
Castle
already
Crashers
exciting to
guy
you, obviously, because you're learning it that quick.
from that 70s show.
Are you gonna step up next, kick her out, and then move on
Right,
in?
this is 2002.
I don't know that she knows what she's doing yet, okay? So, therefore, I don't know what I'm doing yet.
There's just a lot of screaming going on so far. Well, it seems like a fun game, and thanks for letting us join you here for a second.
Sure.
All right, that's Whacked. And as you can see, everyone seems to be a little wacky playing that game right now, but it's all right.
You couldn't pay me to play this game with my friends. I tried. I legit tried to get my friends to play this game with me. We've lasted like a match and they were like, Riley, what the fuck is this game?
A very realistic simulation that's featuring all your NBA stars from the 50s
Sports
all the way
games.
through to the 90s.
I don't mind sports games online. I mean, hell, I'll play NHL or NFL 2K5. But like,
Hardcore basketball sim with a licensed ESPN presentation.
even at the time, this wasn't really much of a new concept. Hell, I think on the Super Nintendo with that whole X-Band thing, I think you could do NBA Jam online.
Expanded franchise mode, where you take control of the teams, coaches, and drafts.
I mean, granted, this was also at a time where 2K games were arguably better than EA Sports games.
With Xbox Live, you can hoop it up online.
A lot of people have been asking, or have been requesting for NFL 2K5 to go online for Insignia.
Motion control sessions have added
This is gonna be a while before we get the EA Sports servers back up and running. So 2K games are gonna be, yeah, granted, I'm pretty sure not as many people did X-Band
NBA 2K3 has
compared to
once
Xbox
again
Live.
raised the bar. Basketball has always been a game of art and science, and this title lives up to that legacy.
NBA 2K3. We got a gamer here who's basically trying to learn it right now.
We got a gamer here, boys. Look at that face. He's a real hardcore gamer. look at his title under here. Hold on. Where is it?
Art and science.
Where is it?
2K3. We got a gamer here who's basically trying to learn it right now. What do you think so far?
Got a gamer here. Look, hardcore gamer, Jacob Vargas. Props to you, man.
So what teams are you playing right now?
What does it look like? It looks like the Wizards. I'm not sure.
It looks like you got Dallas and Dallas playing against each other.
Playing against each other. At home and away. See? Shows you what I know.
This
I don't know
was.
anything.
Well,
Is
basically,
this
we got someone that
what's
has
his name?
no clue what he's doing, but
Dirk
obviously
Nowitzki?
he's putting in the time and he's enjoying himself. All right, thanks for talking.
Yeah, this is 2002. When did Dirk Nowitzki start? Yeah, I know.
We're having a great time at this party right now. You'd agree?
Yeah, no, Dirk Nowitzki was playing.
Don't go away. We got more action when we come back.
You ever play Halo?
Halo is off the chain.
I'm sorry?
Halo is off the chain.
Chain, it's very good. It's very
For you people who are really white like me, off the chain means it's cool.
excellent.
So now, what do you think of this whole Xbox Live where you can play anywhere, anytime?
I assume you don't get this lingo so early on.
People who are really white like me, off the chain means it's cool.
I like a lot of PC games where you can play online, so the fact that Xbox is doing it is hot.
Sweet, man. We'll go inside with Samuel L. Jackson. Have some fun.
Oh, you won't come?
When's the last time you ever called somebody off the chain?
Favorite game, Samuel L. Jackson? Come on, Jeff. Come on back.
Good lord.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Carlton.
Oh my god, I haven't seen her in 20 years. The chick who played the a 1,000 Mile song.
But grooming certain areas can be a problem.
Making my way downtown, walking past, faces fast in the moment.
Precise grooming that gets as close as a blade, yet is safe to the touch. The sleek design gives you perfect control, so you can keep the back of your neck barbershop perfect.
At least I recognize one.
Ear hair with just a touch. Embarrassing nose.
At least I recognize one person here.
Sideburns straight and even. Mustaches and beards neat and clean.
Did she even have a single other song?
The guide and perfectly groom them in seconds. Look
Let
at
me-
the difference.
let me check.
Micro Touch grooms from head to toe and anywhere in between. Shoulders, arms, chest, or back. Powerful enough for the tough stuff, yet gentle even on the most sensitive skin. The secret, our precision.
Okay, Ordinary Day was her other. It's like her only other song, but 1,000 Miles was like the one song that she was known for.
The Snap-on guide lets you control just how much hair is removed. Remove a little, a lot, or remove it all and show off that hard body. What a great way for women to keep the men in their life perfectly groomed, or for moms who want to keep their kids looking neat and clean between haircuts. Micro Touch replaces expensive trimmers like these and goes places they can't with micro precision. A $40 value for only $14.99. So avoid those risky razor cuts. Put down the pointy scissors.
This is perfect. This commercial is perfect material for Where Did the Soda Go?
Call now and you'll also get our 10-piece precision.
Also, how old was that kid who was being groomed? He didn't even look like he was old enough to shave on his own.
Absolutely free. You get it all. The Micro Touch Precision Groomer and this beautiful 10-piece grooming kit.
So what's a 10 or 11-year-old kid gonna need with all this crap?
But you have to call now. Here's how to order.
To order your Micro Touch, call 1-800-314-2929 or send a check or money order to the address listed. So call 1-800-314-2929.
Also, dumb question. I wonder if calling these numbers even leads to anything anymore. Is the season. Almost the season, unfortunately.
You've been bad, now he's here to take away your Christmas cheer.
Come on, we're not even at Thanksgiving yet.
You talked back. He will put you in his sack. Krampus, Krampus.
I'm dying. Someone already killed me. We're only half an hour into this.
Is your
That might have been one of the worst commercials for G4 I've ever seen.
Then get G4's Holiday Joy, now with New Year's Day Marathon. Starting at 11 a.m., catch 15 hours of G4's year-end specials.
How did we let this network go on for, what was it, 12 years?
You receive.
You'll feel fresh.
We couldn't even bring it back for one?
Oh, yeah! Got it. Good. We'll move it.
The Holiday Joy New Year's Day Marathon starts New Year's Day at 11 a.m.
See the best games of 2003.
When people say you can play
We'll
video
get to that
games
eventually.
anywhere, anytime,
Danny Masters.
what does that make you want to do?
Challenge the French.
What?
Can't stand the French.
What?
Video games going down.
Yeah, fuck those French. Fuck those French bastards.
How you doing all? We're having a fabulous time right here. Glad you could join us at the Xbox Live
Okay.
Party.
Okay, I'm with Danny Masterson. Fuck the French.
What's this guy doing here? What's your name again?
Vive l'America.
That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
There you have it. Listen, Kobe and I are going to go mingle some more. Why don't you guys take a look at this?
More hot booth babes. I'm always in for that.
All right, we're blowing it up in Mech Assault right now.
Mech Assault.
40-foot robots
I also
going
have that
around,
game.
blowing up everything in sight and having fun doing it.
That game occasionally, or that game regularly gets played on X-Link Kai.
100 tons. Enough firepower to lay waste
This
to the
and two.
entire city. Yes, folks, it's Mech Assault. And trust us, these aren't your ordinary robots.
I'm just not really into mech games like
Mech
this.
Assault is a graphical tour.
Like, unless you get like a group of friends who want me to play this with them, I just don't see myself playing this on my own. It's a good game and all.
The concept is
An
simple.
Xbox staple, I'll give it that.
To boot an evil enemy off the planet.
Just you, me, Briefing Boy here, a handful
Briefing
of
boy.
and some of your favorite toys.
Big boxers, thank you.
You have your choice of over 18 futuristic fighting machines, designed to blast away whatever's in your path. There are 20 single-player missions to complete, ranging from seek and destroy assignments.
I do
to
have the
daring
DLC for
rescue.
this as well too.
But the glory of Mech Assault is in its multiplayer capabilities. With so many levels of content and great replay value, Mech Assault is a solid addition to any game library. And if you love simply blowing stuff up, it's a guaranteed classic.
I'm trying to think of like other games that were done before this. Like Virtual On, maybe?
That's the idea, man. It's just like
Why did they just have like the entire cast of that 70s show here? I get the show is kind of popular, but like, why didn't they get people from like King of Queens or Everybody Loves Raymond?
Got you thinking, I can tell. Thanks for joining us at G4. I appreciate it. All right, take care. All right, well, there's Mech Assault. That's obviously one of the
I don't know, do
thrillers
you
coming
want
out.
to go watch that 70s show after this? It's usually on late nights. Again, for most of these people, it just seems like a regular get-together party with video games in the background rather than an Xbox-themed party.
This game here has 29 real riders and 10 real-world tracks. This is a game that becomes very realistic. This is a game you've got to see.
What game is this?
If you're a fan of Grand Prix racing, MotoGP is one of the best
Oh.
titles on two wheels. The cycling
I
equivalent
think
of Formula
Kyle
One,
knows this game.
rides the
The
line
climax.
between hardcore simulation and arcade fun. Developers have lavished attention on detail.
Hold on.
With stellar graphics and fully animated drivers. 29 pro riders.
Is this the
featured.
same?
Whether they're cornering, jostling for control, or hopelessly wiping out, their motions look realistic.
Yeah, this is by the guys who made
Gameplay
Sudeki.
is innovative and fast. MotoGP features a comprehensive mode selection, including Arcade Championship,
Yeah, this
Time
is by
Trial,
Climax.
and a Grand Prix mode which takes you through the entire 2001 MotoGP series. The split-screen
Which,
multiplayer option,
according to both of us, we have absolutely zero knowledge
the
on.
live capacity will have you battling in tournaments across the world. If you want to take a spin with an elite console racer, get behind the handlebars of MotoGP.
You know what I think has Xbox Live capabilities? NASCAR 2005. I know that was just recently in the news because
Hey, man, I got to tell you, I've been having a great time here. You know, hanging out in the VIP room.
Ross Chastain mentioned that he played NASCAR 05 on GameCube. I used to play NASCAR 05 on GameCube, but I also have the Xbox version. And whenever the EA servers come back up, I want that game to go back online. I'll play that on Xbox Live.
Word? Oh, yeah, that's right. Shouldn't we be doing something like watching a game or something?
Yeah. Hey, listen, why don't you guys check out this game and Kobe and I are going to go get our game on? The year is 2008.
Oh wow, I can't wait for 2008 to happen.
Radicals, and an elite Green Beret team is sent into war. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon puts you in the boots of the combat platoon.
All right, one of the 13 million Tom Clancy games that are on Xbox. But I have no interest in playing any of them.
Against terrorism. This is a squad-based tactical shooter, so victory requires.
Were we even fighting much of a war in 2008? I get it was the end of the Bush administration, but like, I don't know. I didn't think war was on much people's minds by 2008. Definitely by 2002.
Last man standing. Gather up your buddies, don some virtual camouflage, and prepare to keep the peace with this thinking man's shooter.
Right now, we're going to check out one of the gamers here and see exactly what he's going out. Obviously, he's not paying attention right now, so he's probably getting shot and killed. You said it's very realistic, right?
This is very realistic. You can get hit maybe once or twice before you go down.
So this is one of the best first-person shooters that you've seen. You're fighting terrorists, correct?
This is.
I want to believe that Call of Duty started the whole World War II thing. Or no,
well,
Medal of Honor.
Like just got wasted there. I think I was distracting him a little too
that was definitely Medal of Honor. You know how many Medal of Honor games we had before COD 4 happened? Still looks like it would be a fun party to go to regardless. Like, I'm willing to bet not every, like, more than half the people here are not what you would classify as gamers. Unreal Championship, on the other hand. I'm glad that they brought the Unreal. I mean, well, they had Unreal Tournament on Dreamcast and PS2, but I'm glad that they brought a better experience to Xbox.
I'll tell you though, Xbox knows how to throw a bash. I can't wait to get home and try Xbox Live. Only problem is, dude, I don't think we got Xboxes in here.
That's one of the few things that we don't have.
What did
in
you
here.
get, bro?
Yeah, we got quite a few things.
Let me see this, man. I got. Hey,
I mean, everybody knows Samuel L. Jackson. He was there.
Tune in to G4. We're gonna check out our goodie bags and
really
appreciate it. I got football. I got mecha soap.
Oh, they were just giving the games away there.
I got baseball. Did you get baseball?
I think you're funny because.
Come on, that's kind of cheap.
Only 4 games and you have 5.
Oh, wait, I got here's my 5th game. Oh, and it's whacked.
A lack of.
Kind of look like a
It was
picture.
2002. I mean, they probably had.
Yeah, exactly.
They probably restocked for the holiday season, right?
Only the most important people.
Oh, all right.
I would have thought by the end of 2002, they would have had a fine stock of Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. And whatever clearance there was for the Dreamcast. Okay, so we haven't really gotten too much into the whole cringy stuff, but these next 3 or so videos are where we're gonna dive deep. So these are the promos that Microsoft sent out, and these were on like Xbox Live, or these were on like Xbox demo discs and all the trailers that they had on those discs. I think these will speak for themselves. This is just one of 3.
Live. I'm Matt, but you're gonna know me online as Dark Master.
Oh,
I'm here to
boy.
tell you all about Xbox Live.
Dark
The
Master,
cool thing is
huh?
you can play against other gamers everywhere, and there's always somebody online to smash heads against whenever you feel like it.
I hope that somebody on the Insignia project signs up as Dark Master and just takes this guy's credit.
Games. So really, Xbox Live is a whole new ballgame. It's like plugging an Ethernet cable right into your brain. Okay, so I'm going to help you get going and show you how to
They're a
plug into
thing,
live
Johnny
game.
Mnemonic.
Any questions you have that I don't cover can also be answered by going to xbox.com/live and selecting your country. Let me show you some of the cool
They
features
give you a
Xbox Live
lot of
built into
countries
this
to select
amazing
from, by the
service.
way.
Come on.
Jump into the arena.
Hey, look what I got. It's an online party in a box. You need 2
Is
things
it now?
besides the Xbox to get going with
That's
Xbox
debatable.
Live. Broadband and this. This is your Xbox
I
Live starter
want to
kit.
believe that they
Inside the
had
starter
a
kit, you get
56K
this,
adapter
the Xbox
for
Communicator. Now what's great about this
the
is it lets you
Xbox.
talk to other gamers
At least a
while you're
third-party
playing.
one.
What else? Oh, right, a starter disc with great live game content. And this. This is the Xbox Live subscription card. You can find this card in the Xbox Live kits, and you may even find special subscription offers in some games. Here's how you use the card. Scratch here to reveal
Yeah, they
the
just
number,
give you
enter
2
the
months
code,
of
and it's good
Xbox
for 12
Live for
months of
free if you
online
buy
gaming.
Halo 2, I think.
Score. The starter kit's available at all the same places you go to buy games and Xbox gear. Now, when you're at the store, you
I've
can spot
seen
an
that
Xbox Live
before.
game
It's
by
just
looking
I don't
at
know
the
how much it's
Xbox Live
going for
logo
now.
on the package. The party's on. All that's missing
They're
is
selling
you.
it for like what, $50 back then? That was still a
Okay,
deal.
connecting to Xbox Live is no sweat. It's easy. Anybody with broadband can do it. But to make sure you're getting what you need, look for a service provider who displays the Xbox compatible logo. For more details about internet providers,
I'm seeing
and
it
routers,
on
check out
eBay for anywhere between like 20 and $50.
xbox.com/connect and select your country. You basically have 3 ways to hook up your Xbox.
There's one
to
being
an
sold
internet
right
connection.
now.
You got Direct Connect, which is just plugging your cable or DSL modem directly into your Xbox.
For like
A router
$15.
Connect, if you already have a router set up at home, you just plug
It'll
your
just be a
Ethernet
shelf
cable
piece at this
into
point.
the router and the other end into the Xbox. Now, one important last step. Turn off your modem and router, unplug the power cord for 1 minute, then replug and power up, and your Xbox
Yeah, I
will
mean,
automatically
if
configure your
Insignia is
system
going to
for you.
drive anything
It's
up.
that simple.
Insignia is already driving
Your
up the
internet
price of
provider only
Phantasy Star
offers
Online on
USB
Xbox right now, so I'm
There's
glad that I
one
got
other way
that
to
when I
connect,
did.
Which is to use internet connection sharing through your PC. You have
Internet
any questions
what?
about your configuration? Check out the diagrams in the quick start booklet, or again, check xbox.com/connect and select your country.
And select your country.
An Xbox.
Make sure it's
an Ethernet cable or two
Uzbekistan.
plugged into your modem or router, and you're ready to join the Xbox Live community. To sign up for a new account, just start up your Xbox with your live disc loaded. Xbox Live will
Full eating
automatically
box of
configure
pizza in
your
the
system.
background.
How cool is that? Now you're ready to sign up. Follow the prompts and enter your information. Oh, by the way, when choosing a payment method, credit cards work best. If you have a Visa or MasterCard branded debit card, you may or may not be successful.
May or may
Non-branded debit
not.
cards will not
Which one
work.
is it?
And that's it.
Which one
The
is
next
it,
step
bud?
is to create your gamer tag. It's your identity on Xbox Live, the legend you build for yourself in this brand new gaming universe. Remember, you're building all your stats and friends in that name. Sign up fast and grab it before anyone else does.
Which is why I need to get on Insignia as soon
you'll
as
enter your date
possible.
of birth. Enter the subscription code and a valid credit
Which, by the way, next week.
card. If you're a parent, and we know you're out there, Dad, there's some parental protection options you might want to take advantage of. So browse around. You can disable voice, and you can limit charging additional fees to your account. Okay, once you finish sign up, your gamer tag is locked and loaded. You never have to sign up again. You are an official member of the Xbox Live community. On
And
to
you can
fame
never
and glory.
leave. Oh boy, the headset.
Okay, the Xbox communicator. Plug this little puppy right into here, and you're ready for prime time.
And now you've got
Put
an
the
N-word
headset
pass.
around the back of your head and position the microphone like this.
Believe me, I've
about
had
an
mine
inch
for the
from your
last
mouth.
15
Now,
years.
if you're right-eared, like some people, you can remove the earpiece and attach it to the other side. You can mute your mic by pressing this button, and you can adjust the volume right here.
It's harder to find the
now you can
actual
talk to anyone you're
headset than it is to find the
Let's call on my
adapter
buddy
for
the
it.
Hunk
I see
to
the
help
adapter all the
demonstrate.
time.
Hey, yo, Hunk.
Hey, what up, Dark?
I've never really met the Hunk in person, and I can't see him.
That's
when I
why I'm
play,
telling him
so I
I'm a
can't really be
12-year-old girl.
responsible for how he looks. Hey, listen, you want to help me demonstrate this voice demo, the Hunk?
Yeah, no sweat, man.
With the Xbox communicator, Hunk and I can talk live like this during gameplay.
Yeah, I can hear him scream when I'm whooping him.
Yeah, you wish. In addition to the muting and volume options, you also have the ability to use voice masking for anonymity, or just pure fun. The Hunk here can sound like his kid's sister if he wants.
You're sick.
Or a robot.
You're twisted.
Or a Dark Lord kind of thing.
Hey, your mom's on the phone.
Okay, obviously trash talking becomes a part of playing Xbox Live games.
And
Or you
so
can
they
hook up with your
embrace
buddies and
it.
play as a team if that's your game. And if you don't like what you're hearing, you can mute individual players. or
And so
all.
it's just part of the game, they say. Round of applause for how little standards we had back then.
So the Friends feature is one of the things I like most about Xbox Live. The Xbox Live console lets you build a friends list.
Yeah, see, if you have friends that have Xbox Live, you can collect their gamer tags and add them to your friends list, or anyone that you're playing against, for that matter.
Well, almost. To make someone a friend, you need to send them an invite, and they need to
SSNs
accept.
as
Yeah,
well.
so show some respect to your fellow gamers, huh?
Good point. So what can you do with the friends list? Well, you can see if any of your friends are online and see what game they're playing.
Last online
Hey, Doc,
11
why
years
don't you check
ago.
out what Swami's up to.
Cool. So we're playing MotoGP. I go to my friends list, select Swami, and it shows me he's online and playing Whacked.
Oh, dude, if you jump in there, he will kill you. He shreds you at Whacked, Dark.
Hunky here isn't very good at
Well,
playing Whacked.
find whoever the Swami is
we're
and
gonna
kick his
invite him
ass
to play MotoGP,
11,
since we're
12 years
already playing
later.
it anyway. We press invite, and it sends it to him while he's playing live.
He's coming, dude.
Hey, Dark, what's up?
There's no way you can get into a game that fast.
Challenged again? Hey, what's up, my man?
Word, salami.
You know, it is a good day to die, cheesemaker.
I could
Oh,
smell
good.
your feet
Just
all the
know
way
if
out
Dark
here in
Master beats his ass, it's considered a hate crime now.
You ready to get creamed? Now check this out. When you jump into a game, Xbox Live shows your players list. You see who's in the game, who's a friend, and who has a voice communicator. In some games, the players list will also show you player stats.
Get your butt in here, Dark.
Okay, well, there's
They
a lot
sell
of cool
new
things in the
headsets
next section,
for
so
the
maybe we should
original
go check those out.
Xbox on eBay for like 20 bucks anyway, so I should probably pick one up before they all go out.
Who are you going to play on Live? Well, one of the best things about Xbox Live is that there are a bunch of different ways for you to find the right game that you're in the mood for at any given time. But first, we got to get signed into the game, which is very simple. With your game loaded, you sign into a game by clicking Play Live. Also, if you have some friends over who are not Xbox Live subscribers, you can have them play along with you as guests. Guests don't have the same privileges as a Live subscriber, but they will still have a blast, and you'll want to convince them that they should join the community as well.
You don't have the
Three different
privilege.
matchmaking options. Each one
In
is
this
designed to
case,
fit your particular gaming mood. There's Quick Match, Opti-Match, and Create Match. Now, if you're looking to hop into a game fast, Quick Match is a great choice. It finds a game with an open slot and drops you in.
I don't think
Opti-Match
anybody
is a cool
ever,
option that lets you
from
choose
what
the
I
game
remember,
you wanna
ever
get
played
into,
Quick
whether
Match
it's
or whatever
skill
for any of these
level,
sports
map,
games.
or
I'm
length
sure
of
if you were
game,
playing Xbox
Opti-Match
Live
finds the perfect match
for
for you.
sports games with a friend, you more than likely
With Create a Match,
communicated
you
or
can start your own game
scheduled
and
it,
build a roster based on your
or
friends
coordinated
list.
it.
Your choice of game, your choice of players. You will never be without a game to play, anytime,
At least-
day or night. Now, does that rule or what?
At least not from what I remember. My brother never really got into Xbox Live or playing online. I was the one who kind of initiated that.
Hey, did you know that your
Like we
Xbox
had the
has a Mondo
Xbox,
hard
but
drive?
he kind of just had
This
it for
means that game
NHL,
updates can be sent to you
FIFA
right over the
offline.
network and stored on your hard drive. Say like current roster changes in your favorite sports games, new vehicles, maps, weapons, racetracks, skins, a
That
ton
plays
of
Toe
stuff.
Jam at
It's
03.
huge.
What a nerd.
I just go to the list of downloadable content, choose what I want, and pop it up onto my Xbox. Good to go.
Unfortunately,
Download
some of this content has been
getting
lost to
fresh.
time, but there have
Oh,
been
hey, look who's back.
backups, fortunately,
How's the
for
weather in
people who have
Wisconsin?
downloaded
I
it.
don't know. I'm in Florida on vacation at my uncle's house.
Really? But you're playing off
Ew,
the same old account. I can see
Florida.
your stats and everything. How'd you do that?
With my handy Xbox memory unit, of course. They sell it separately, but it's totally worth it. My memory unit.
This
lets me
thing is
take my
totally
gamer
useless,
tag
by the way.
wherever I
By
go.
no means did you ever need to buy one of these things.
Well, as long as you have a friend.
But
who
I
has an
bought one
Xbox
just for the
Live
hell of
where you're
it.
Connected to a high-speed internet connection.
Because I thought I would need it for transferring over Xbox
Hey, so
Live
Hunky,
profile
is
for
there, anything
PSO.
we haven't covered here that you can think of?
No. But I can talk about cheese if you
Oh,
want.
I have
I
one.
don't think so. All right, so there you go. Plenty to work with. You have your Xbox Live gear. You have the quick start manual. You have the online address, xbox.com.
And we know where you live.
And then select your country. Hey, what more
And
could you want?
don't forget
the
to
game.
select your country, guys. The Uzbekistan government wants you. That was bad, but guess what? It gets worse. This is the one that a lot of people remember. See, it's already
I
bad.
am now loading Acclaim's Revolt. I will soon experience complete oneness with an interconnected global community of game warriors. I can feel the energy
Was Revolt
flowing
ever
through the
on
high-speed
Xbox?
Ethernet cables.
Dude, who are you talking to? Are we gonna play or what?
Patience, Grasshopper.
No, it
One
was
must
not.
learn before one can dominate.
Forget that, let's play!
Are you ready, Grasshopper?
I was
Well, actually, no. There
My
was
name is Chuck.
an actual version of Revolt for the Xbox Live, but never like the full game.
You see, we're already signed up. It was way easy, just took a couple of minutes and we're good to go. Once you've signed up, you never have to do it again. Plus, you get to pick your gamer tag, you know, your online identity.
Gamer tag, boys. But the gamers will call you on the streets.
And people
are starting to recognize who I
Hey
am.
boys, it's your Gamer Spark Soul 34. Oh, of course there's guys from Cleveland.
Reputation for my superior skill. Anyway, this is the matchmaking screen. You can choose quick match, which will hook you up with any available game.
The pride of Cleveland, everyone. Not me, but this guy.
Match lets you find the right game at your level or style, or you can host a match where you set all the criteria. For your first race, let's just jump in and do a quick match. Hit it, Grasshopper.
My name is Chuck.
Okay. Chuck. Pick a car.
Fuck you, Chuck.
So easy. Well, what's up with this?
Oh, well, this is the lobby. See how there are all these people hanging out? We have Thrasher, Roadhog, there's Oil Slick.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I think Revolt. I don't know if this is true or not, but
And I can hear them.
That's the coolest thing about Xbox
Revolt, the full
Live.
game, was never actually on OG Xbox.
And so does Roadhog,
But I think there was like a demo
and anyone else
of
who's playing
it
can use one too.
that was playable for Xbox Live.
He sounds like a good racer.
That's another thing that rocks about voice. Voice masking. There's this thing called voice masking.
You can change your voice
To fit any game or mood.
What do you think about that?
I've got to get this at my house. How do you do it?
It's all about broadband, my man. You gotta have a high-speed internet service.
Like DSL? Or cable?
Exactly.
Or
You're
cable.
learning much, Grasshopper.
So, these people, they can hear me in real
Yeah,
time.
remember, if you were under the age of 13, nobody ever took you seriously on Xbox Live. They judged you if you hit puberty or not.
You stink, Dark Master. My grandma drives faster than you.
You're mine, Oil Slick.
We are gonna so beat you.
That dude's a jerk.
I heard that.
That's
you were
not a
so
dude.
going down.
Grass, press the mute button.
No, that mutes everybody. I got a better idea. Let's mute that oil spew instead. Hey, Dirk, can you tell your audience what I'm gonna do?
What Oil Slick doesn't know is that we're using the handy player mute button, available only on Xbox Live, to shut him up.
You guys are so pathetic. You chaff my.
Gotta love that feature. And that's the race. Check out the results screen. It shows everyone's.
I don't even need to speak for this. This is already speaking for me.
Well, how do I do it?
Oh, the friends list is a really cool way to keep track of the people you'd like to play against. When we add Roadhog to my list,
Was there ever a
he'll show up
block
on
list
my
for the
list
original
every
Xbox
time
Live?
I go live.
Okay, so how do we do it?
Go to the players list and send a friend
This
request.
honestly couldn't have
Now
just been a
Roadhog will get an
normal,
invitation to be on my
normal
versus
how-to video like the first one.
I accept.
All right, now that Grasshopper is out of the way, I can make a game just the way I like it. This time I'm going to create an Optimatch, so I don't wind up with losers like that Oil Slick freak. All right, see, I can choose to find a match or create a match. I'm setting up the game type, which track I want to race, how many laps.
So
and my
essentially
experience
matchmaking,
level.
but for
Of course. I'm going to invite
any
my
game,
friends.
like
Oh, hey, there's
matchmaking from
Roadhog.
Halo.
I'm going to send him an invitation to race with me. We'll see if he accepts.
Dark Master, I accept your invitation. You're going down.
And there's Where's My Car. He's a buddy of mine, too. Looks
Yeah,
like
but
he's
if he
playing
accepts
NFL
the
FIFA.
invite, doesn't he still have to take his disc out and then put the other game in and then... Like, doesn't the whole process still take
I
a
can
couple extra
invite him
minutes?
while he's playing another game. All right, now watch as I send him a game invite. There it is. He checks out his friends list, see who's sending him a friendly challenge.
Sweet. Invite from Dark Loser. It's like candy from a baby.
And he happily accepts an invite from one of his good buddies. Now all he needs to do is swap out his game disc and we'll be ready to roll.
Been too many years since I've seen my old Xbox Live friends. They were definitely way older than me, and I'm sure they're in their late 30s at this point. But I remember a couple names.
Woo! Losers! I win!
All right, that's a wrap. Nice take. That looked
Whoa,
good.
check this out. #1 national leaderboard, baby! Yeah! Hey, whoa, guys, where you going? Come on, you saw that, right? #1.
Get out. Get out of my face. I don't care how small your penis is, bud. Just get out of here. Take your inflated ego and go. But that was bad, right? Guess what? We got one more. I told you I'd find enough to do a stream for this.
I just got into Xbox Live.
Oh, gee golly, I
have
wonder
this
who
really
this
great
could be.
high-speed connection, and I was playing one-on-one NFL Fever against some other players from around the country. Now my gamer tag, my online ID, is
Dark Master.
I was
None
masking my
other
voice.
than.
You can use your real voice, or you can pick from a list of voices. I was just being friendly. I mean, I'm not one of those game guys that gets like totally absorbed, you know.
I'm pretty sure the microphones weren't even that clear at that point.
That's gotta hurt. You want some more?
Again, this is 2002-03 technology. The phone lines are just as good as you expect.
So pretty soon, I had like the highest score in the country.
So, dude, pick up your fucking room.
Actually, I think there was one other person that was above me. I mean, hey, it was no big deal. Oh, I don't think so. So I decided to be fun to contact.
Anybody else noticing the Taco Bell in his room?
How about it, Crusher?
Please, Master, I'm Crusher. We'll see who gets crushed, Crusher.
The kick is away and the game is on. He made it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So cheap.
Seriously, be honest with me. Do you ever, and I mean ever, remember Xbox Live being this quote-unquote intense?
I think I lost the football game.
I legit do not remember anybody ever taking
One
this
of us suggested
seriously.
playing a different game.
These guys certainly weren't.
I thought a team game might be fun, and that some friends that I met online might want to play. You see, Xbox Live has this Optimatch feature, lets you easily find
Yeah,
players
I've
all
heard
over the
so.
country who like the same games and levels. I got some boys here who'll make you wish you were never born. I've got Arctic Avenger.
Dark Master is in trouble.
Buffalo Soldier.
Oh, Dark Master,
He
man.
recruited
.com.
an Eskimo.
Dark Master. And Sleeping Giant.
What? Wake up! Is what's hurt?
All right. Let's kick some tail.
God, this is worse than the Dreamcast commercial where the guy wins a game and his fucking RV explodes.
Arctic, look out!
Oh, no!
Do you even remember anybody playing Mech Assault back in the day so early on? I mean, it probably had to be on the shelves, but like, was this ever an Xbox staple in anybody's rooms?
I think
Or are you
got
guys just busy playing
tired,
NFL or
and I
Madden?
had an exam the next day I was busy thinking about. It was all right, though. It wasn't like I was all distraught or anything about losing, you know? Why? I mean, it would have been nice to
I
have won,
figured.
but hey, you win some, you lose some, right?
Well, I don't know much about all that, but as long as you can fit into that chicken suit, the job is yours.
Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Everybody take a minute. Just deep breaths. I'm sorry that I put you through that. Clearly we had different visions of Xbox Live back then. Like there were points between here in 2002, what I remember in 2011, 2012, and what Xbox Live is now, as I would assume a way more casual and more open friendly experience. But like to promote it as this way, I don't even know if we knew any better, or if we, like I said, if we had any standards, which clearly we didn't. But like whoever was the marketing for this, I hope they reconsider their position after this. But hey, don't take my word for it. Let's see what the Japanese had to say about Xbox Live. Yeah, of all things, I found a Japanese Xbox Live featurette. I don't think there's any subtitles on this, so we're just gonna have to go by body language. Xbox Live was a little bit later on for the Xbox in Japan. I'm willing to bet that only 12 people ever played this in Japan at the time. World Cup Warriors. Of course, the 45-year-old guy is just not there. He's actually busy with the family. Is this what happens when I turn 45? Oh, of course, not even Japan could escape this Dark Master guy. Fucking Dark Master guy's back in Japan too. A chance it's the same guy. Wait, this isn't even a real game, is it? Oh yeah, so now this guy's back. Yeah, I just got done putting my second child to sleep. Also, go figure that they're advertising a soccer game. Versus us advertising football.
Xbox Live を始めたい。
Xbox Live.
スピーディー。この Xbox Live スターターキットだけで OK です。
This is gonna be fun.
ブロードバンドのルーターにつながっているケーブルを Xbox 本体に接続したら、まず Xbox Live のユーザー登録、サインアップから。
I wanna hope that somebody who is a Dreamcast user in Japan transferred over to the Xbox for this. I mean, I'm willing to bet that the Dreamcast, at least for online services, that the Dreamcast went successfully in Japan. Considering that they had Phantasy Star Online for a couple years longer than we did. Yeah, I gotta look into this version of Revolt that's on Xbox. This was on Dreamcast. This was on N64, PS1. I don't think the Dreamcast... Did the Dreamcast version have online? Let's check. No, I don't think it did. Well, I'm assuming just a PC version, maybe? Why are they advertising like fake games? This clearly wasn't a game on the Xbox. Gamer tag. I mean, that probably would be the one useful thing for the memory card, because there's enough blocks on the Xbox hard drive for, what was it, like 6 to 8 gigabytes? There's enough blocks to save every one of your games save files. Like, the only reason for this was probably transferring over an Xbox Live profile. Unless you could download it, which I know you could do that for the 360. I don't know if you could do that for the OG Xbox. Cheese Master.
こんなの初めて。あなたも一緒に Xbox Live を始めましょう。
I don't get it. Why is a 45-year-old guy, like a 45-year-old dad or whatever, playing Xbox in America so fucking lame, but a 45-year-old Japanese guy playing Xbox Live is like the coolest thing you can imagine for Xbox.
マジすげえかも。だな。確かに。確かに。なかなかいいところやろ。私の裏技を教えてやろう。ついてこい。
Like, this is legit not a real game, whatever this is trying to be. This is bizarre. This is so bizarre. This just feels out of place.
いや、師匠、これからも俺たちのリーダーでいてください。
Well, thank you. 遠慮しとくわ。
遠慮しとくわ。
ギャル？
何？何ですか？
できます。
Oh, was the plot twist that they all live in like the same apartment building?
あら。
おはようございます。
おはようございます。夜更かし？
ちょっと夜更かしちゃって。
That's a surefire way to meet up, right? I'm sure there's been a couple love relationship stories that have met over Xbox Live. Probably not as many in Japan, but yeah, 2003. Like 2-something months after it launched in the US. Okay. Speaking of, thank you, Saving Grace. I can't wait for this to go live tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna buy the Xbox in Japan for any game to go online, why the hell not a Dreamcast title? Which, you know, speaking of, this is also on GameCube anyway, so why anybody bought this on Xbox? I legit did not think that this actually got an Xbox release in Japan, but somehow it did. When will I ever go back to playing this full time? It's been so long that I've, you know, it's free. Yeah, you still have to pay for Xbox Live. Well, you also had to buy the Hunter's license. So for Japan, not only did you have to buy the Xbox, you had to buy the Hunter's license, and you had to buy, you had to pay like almost a triple feature. Oh yeah, Capcom vs SNK 2, which, yeah, the Xbox version had an online play, right? I had this on Dreamcast, so I'm probably not gonna pick it up on Xbox anytime soon. Like, this is one of the few games that's on Xbox, Dreamcast, PS2, and GameCube. It's like one of 2-something games that I can think that's on all of the console. Maybe Crazy Taxi. I mean, I thought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was the best fighter that Capcom ever put out, and then I played this.
Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Thousand Land. This is a very obscure and niche game that only a select few know about. I've seen this. I honestly don't know what this game is about. I've just seen it come up in the listings for like Japan only Xbox games. I mean, based on this just based on this gameplay footage alone, what would you even imagine this game would be about? Kind of reminds me of Doshin the Giant a little. Again, that's also grabbing into obscure territory. I think there was something like this on the Japanese GameCube, which also had online support. It's like, what's that other game? Homeland. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, is this Muzzle Flash? This is Muzzle Flash. I heard this game's terrible. Like, this is a Japan-only game, but yeah, this is Muzzle Flash. This is a Japan-only game, but from what I heard, it's really not good. Like, I considered importing this, but maybe I'll just wait for get my hard drive upgraded. Shit, whacked, got a Japanese release. How did this happen? Who in Japan played Whacked? If it remained relatively obscure in the US, not a chance anybody ever remembers this game in Japan. What is this? This is Whacked. Hi, Adam. This is what Xbox Live launched with. Yeah. All those homophobic, hateful, racial slurs. This is where it started. I'm holding the game in my hands right now. I tried playing it once with my friends. They were grossed out by it. Fishing? I didn't even know the Xbox had any fishing games. Missed a whole lot of cringe, by the way. We still got some. We still got some more. Alright, take a breather. I mean, I'd be excited, but all the best fishing games were already in the Dreamcast era. Namely Sega Bass Fishing. Wonder what the online aspect of that was like. I would have figured Mech Assault got a Japanese release. I mean, it still seems like a kind of game. It's a mech game anyways. I know Japan loves their mechs. I mean, hell, they kept Metal Wolf Chaos all for themselves. Did Mech Assault 2 come out in Japan though? That's the question. Yes, it did. Oh, yeah, Mech Assault is actually getting its 20th anniversary starting tomorrow. Wouldn't have figured most of these games had Xbox Live support though. Oh, now what? MMORPG. It's for PSO? Wait. What? True Fantasy Live Online? What? After a long and troubled development cycle that lasted almost 2 years, the game was canceled in June 2004. Oh. Despite being fully playable and near completion according to Microsoft around the time of its cancellation, the title's development was littered with complications from the beginning. One such problem was Level 5's inexperience of online network coding and their inability to properly implement voice chat compatibility into the game. Feature never before implemented on such a large scale in an MMORPG. However, Microsoft was very adamant on its inclusion, which was a key feature of the Xbox Live service. Damn. I wonder what else happened to this game. So, poor relationships between Level 5 and Microsoft. The game could have been successful on the Xbox 360. This is the game to look into. Links. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about adding links to this. That's a shame.
Xbox.
So, yeah, that's the Japanese introduction to the Xbox. Unfortunately, on April 15th, 2010, it all came crashing down. Here are the final hours of Xbox Live.
On April 15th, Microsoft closes a chapter on gaming history by discontinuing support for the original Xbox Live service. Xbox games, as well as Xbox originals available for download on the 360, will no longer be playable online. While Microsoft has yet to give
I'm sure this was a crying date for a lot of people.
The original Xbox Live service, speculation swirled that Halo 2 and its online infrastructure were preventing the company from raising the friend limit for the current version of Xbox Live.
I was actually shocked because Halo 2
And we know the reason why,
is
right?
a definitive online multiplayer console.
A little group called the Noble 14 prevented that from happening.
So when I heard that they were destroying that, it's like, well, that's it. That thing is still going.
For the sentimental value, I'm sad, but from a realistic perspective, I'm personally not affected too much.
So now that Microsoft is getting rid of this barrier, they can kind of open up the friends list.
I wouldn't have bet that none of these guys at this time would have thought that this would ever get a revitalization, whether in the form of Excellent Kai or what's happening with the Insignia project tomorrow.
How online gaming has evolved on the consoles. So I'm sad, but you know, it's kind of a necessary step to take.
I'm a realist. I know that Microsoft can't really.
I'm sure if this affected anybody the most, it would be the Halo 2 players.
Really enthusiastic fans that are still playing.
Like people who are playing Halo 2, especially the Noble 14 group, just refuse to let this game die.
And so I was kind of missing home. I was missing a bunch of my friends from England and that kind of stuff. And so me and a group of 3 of my best friends from over there, we would get together maybe once every couple of weeks or something and do the terrorist hunt mode in Rainbow Six, and yeah, just 4 of us.
And I can't wait to play
talking on the
Counter-Strike.
mics and just catching up with each other, but also obviously the very serious business of taking down terrorists.
Like pretty much everyone else out there, I played Halo 2 because that's what you did when you had an Xbox. You played Halo 2.
Burnout Takedown. So much fun to get together with friends and play.
I still don't have Burnout. I don't have any of the Burnouts. I still need to get at least 3. And Midtown Madness.
I mean, obviously that series has, has moved forward since then, but nothing really. That's easily the game that stands out.
Sitting in my small apartment that I shared with my girlfriend and my college buddy, and my girlfriend in her room with like headphones on while me and my buddy played split screen Halo 2 online.
Yeah, see how much, again, this is 2010, see how much by this point Halo 2 meant to people.
Xbox Live has had really an undeniable.
Even after 3 ODST and Reach was in its multiplayer beta stage, Halo 2 still meant so much to so many people.
Really huge deal. I don't think this could have worked really any other way.
It's made it.
I don't think any other game at that point had that much of a legacy in such short time.
PlayStation 2 had online, obviously, and SOCOM was a huge hit, but it wasn't really something that came with the system.
I think that it started things that now we're starting to take for granted. Like the party system. Now you see that system popping up in individual games on other platforms as well.
Any game that came out for the Xbox could conceivably have that multiplayer component.
I think Xbox Live still sets the standard for being able to easily connect with people, to easily stay connected with those people as you play, and provides an excellent interface to be able to hook up with people. That's
Dead or Alive Ultimate had online support, right? I know Dead or Alive 3 didn't, but Dead or Alive Ultimate
In the
had.
future of Xbox Live, I'd like to see a more customizable dashboard. you know, I'm a realist. I don't.
I wish we could
expect this to
change which
happen, but one
dashboard
of
that we
these
had on
days,
the
I would like to log
360.
on to a
I like the
Mac
older ones more than the last
be
one
it,
that
you
they
know,
gave us.
Reach or whatever other game that this happens with, and I would like, for once in my entire Xbox experience, to not be called a horrible name by a 13-year-old.
See what I mean?
I'd like to see a way to ban racism. Is that possible?
Well, I'm a big fan of a PC
I can't believe we're still talking about that 12 years later.
service called Xfire. And one of the things that Xfire lets you do is broadcast your gameplay to other people. And I think it would be really awesome.
I wonder if that'll ever catch on.
Xbox Live.
But no matter the reason, the launch of the original Xbox Live service was an important.
Yeah, I wonder if live streaming will ever be a thing one day.
Console games online today.
Such fond memories. Okay, this next one is one that I've been dreading for a long time. I've seen this, and you could already tell by the title up here. I've seen this in my recommendations, and I know that this is going to be the cringiest one for the night, so I'm going to try and hold it in, but let's see what, and I hate to see myself as Gen Z. I honestly see myself more as a late millennial than Gen Z, no matter where I see myself grouped in. Again, born in 99, so I'm going to be 23 next week. So to see people who are around my age or whatever react to this in such a different way, regardless that they grew up on this, like the guys in this video are the same guys who were 5, 6 years old or whatever when I was playing GameCube for the first time. So to see this react so differently, let's just get through this.
Oh my. This is crazy. I didn't even know Xbox used to be like this. That's crazy.
Thanks, I already hate it. Drew, you gotta be laughing your 40-year-old ass off right now.
To the past, dude.
See, look, 21, 22. Okay, no bedroom in 2000 had that kind of bedspread. Oh, millennials watching room. Yeah, so it's gonna be you and me, bud.
Where's the stand? It's a box.
It's a box.
Like a cup. This looks like a
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now.
This room looks really old school, really retro, and you know what? I don't even mind.
I feel old all of a sudden. I had the OG Xbox, and this thing was like a house. This thing was like, you could work out with this thing.
This guy was 11 when the Xbox started.
And this old retro Xbox, this is really pretty. This is a really pretty Xbox.
No, but I remember this.
I mean, it is now.
So cool, the black.
I hate to admit, the Xbox technically is retro at this point.
We don't even have these anymore. We have HDMIs.
Climbing behind the back of the TV. This reminds me.
Why are they being surprised that this doesn't exist? Like that this doesn't exist? This is the stuff that they had when they were
around here.
These kids are my age. Why are they surprised?
All right then.
I remember the controller.
Do they not remember being 5 or 6 years old?
Like now they probably think it's bulky.
It's the biggest controller on planet Earth.
Oh, of course they give him a Duke.
You put games and stuff in here?
See, this was the hassle right here. I have no idea how to put in this game, but he's a rookie.
Oh gee, I don't know how to put in the game. How about the big fucking glowing button on the console?
The shape isn't too different from now, but you know, it makes a lot more noise than before, that's for sure.
Something's supposed to happen, right?
Wow, I don't know how to work a DVD player anymore.
I can fight them? That's a thing? How in the
Fusion
world do you...
Frenzy's weird.
Oh, we gotta use X.
Played this once with my roommate.
Being able to run. Blasted. And I'm dead.
This brings me back so much, man. It's 20 years ago. Jeez.
I remember thinking, this is the pinnacle of technology.
Pains me. This pains me to watch kids my age
my friends and my
experiencing it like this.
I can play with my
If y'all didn't know any better, again, I'm saying this, I'm 23 next week. If you didn't know any better, you'd think I'm 35 or 36.
I can throw throw a touchdown pass.
I wonder why Adam thinks I'm the oldest kid that I am. And Adam is like, what, 3 years older than me?
So cool to me.
Ever since I was about 6 years old, ever first picked up a controller, it's been my life. It's that sense
Yeah,
of
surprised.
I did it, you know, I learned, and it's amazing, you know. It was a fighting game. That's what really put me onto gaming. And my sister got the big old combat book, you know, the combat guide. You know, she whooped
The
me a
combat
lot.
guy.
I got whooped a lot, and it sucked, you know, losing. And you know, she left for the Navy, and I just practiced every day. Went to school, and this is when like finishing my homework fast, and then doing my other homework, which is learning combos. And
Makes me miss when my brother went off to high school and college, and I ended up playing a lot of the games that he left behind.
I showed her I'm not the same little boy she left, you know. I was ready for it. I was ready for the competition, you know.
It's very relaxing. It's very stress relieving. You know, when you come off a hard day of school or even work, you can just come and play a video game, and you'll feel so much better about life.
Fairchild.
It's crazy. That's why I
The
love
channel
playing video
F.
games all the time.
For me, gaming is a relief. I have a lot of moments where I just have panic attacks and I get like really overwhelmed with like,
Why are we getting
I know
so
I'm young, but
why are we getting so dark into this? It's just supposed to be about kids playing the Xbox. Is this what kids my age are like?
my grandma
How old am I again?
had to raise us, and then when I was old enough, I had to raise my siblings. So I had to grow up really quickly. And because of that, when my uncles would come down, they realized like what position I was in. So that's the reason why they would pull me to the side and they will let me game. And now, like as an adult, gaming relieves me of stress. When I game, it's the one time that I don't have to think about anything but the game itself. When it comes to reality, if I'm outside, I can't control how another person will see me. I can't control everything that I can do, but I can control where I go in the game. And again, I don't have to think about it. And I think that's my favorite part. This game's not bringing me joy because I keep dying, but normally gaming does bring me joy.
We take a breather for a sec? Is that fucking dark? I didn't expect that to be in. Good lord. Guys, I think I'm a fucking asshole, but what the fuck? Is that seriously what kids are like nowadays? Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done with myself? I get that I'm fucked up in my head too. No, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge advocate for ADHD and mental health and all that. That's why I have the. My god. Who am I to blame for this? Who? I get they kind of use this as like their scapegoats or whatever, like their escape from reality, but like, jeez. I'm trying to see this through the eyes of a 40-year-old man or somebody looking down who has kids of their own, but like, man, no wonder why my parents never. Okay. Deep breaths.
Wow, look at this room. I am Exy.
Seriously, that was a late 80s bed pattern at best. There's no way anybody had that in the early 2000s.
Jack.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Hi. This is like my dream childhood bedroom.
Hey.
This was your childhood bedroom.
Kalia, nice to meet you.
Wait, so you played this?
Yes.
Okay, you know, I'm fast to control than you. I'm as fast as this. Dude, let's do split screen and
God.
Let's battle it out. Let's go.
Ready? You sure?
I don't know if you're ready.
Say no more.
You know how to work the controller?
This is why I'm friends with guys who are your age so early on.
Oh, okay, that's good.
This is why I never made friends with the Gen Z kids in this video.
Okay.
You ready to rock?
Oh, there you go. Whoa.
This is also subsequently why I keep thrashing Adam at every single game that we play.
This is very chaotic.
Uh-huh.
Very chaotic.
See, I can't trust that. Oh!
Yeah, Adam, take notes. This is where your elders have respect.
How did you do setting up the Xbox?
I don't want to talk about it.
There's no wireless controllers, only wired controllers.
That's what
I
it is
couldn't
now,
even
exactly.
figure out how to put in the game.
I can tell.
Yeah, I had to find the front. I couldn't find
He's a
where I was
fucking
supposed to
idiot
put.
for
I was
not
like, I gotta look in the back.
seeing the
Let me see if it's
giant button that says
The graphics
eject.
in this game now are amazing. But this is
Why are they showing Dead or Alive
It's
3?
terrible.
That game looks just as good now as it did
that I
then.
can't normally see, you know. Can we schedule some time in the night? We just play a couple rounds or whatever. We play
Yeah, I'm
so much fun.
It was that Logitech controller for the Xbox and GameCube, or Xbox and PS2, right? That was a wireless
This
one.
October, I'm actually going to see some people that I've been gaming with for a long time in California.
Oh, that's so dope.
I'm down to go see them.
I do remember trying to talk about video games with boys at school and them not entertaining it. But I feel like I have so many female friends who play video games now. It's great.
Got to meet new people, I think, and it brought me into a different community with everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that like a lot of people struggle with.
Shaking my
sometimes, a lot of
head.
introverts and stuff. They struggle with getting out there.
I think we'd be a good team, you know, with your old school gaming skills.
Why'd you have to say old school?
Because you're old.
Yeah, we totally play together.
We play together. No
Oh man, I'm old.
I want to play with you. Yeah. But like, we're gonna actually play like one of my games.
Yes.
In my generation, and I'll actually beat you.
I can imagine playing with you.
I will give these kids credit. They will destroy me in any game that's out now. But I will murder them in any game from this generation.
Me, us.
Oh no, definitely
Us.
me. Definitely me.
Gen Z? No,
Man, how can you say?
Do you see how?
You know what? Gen X. Gen X are the better gamers.
Who's winning?
Not even millennials. Gen X.
Well, exactly. Oh yeah. Oh, I shot you. Oh, friendly fire. I forgot it.
Comes with wisdom and experience.
Oh, sorry.
Step.
Millennials and Gen Zs.
Oh, so you
Late
just
millennials and Gen Zs are
power up.
fucking idiots when it comes to games.
How do we move?
Oh.
Oh, what a long range. Even with the Seth Curry. My man.
Man.
Ugh.
I didn't mean to hit you with the rocket launcher again.
That was... Wow, I was not expecting that emotional roller coaster. Yeah, regardless to say, I feel awful for my generation. And that's mainly because I've just been shrouding myself in the past for the last couple of years. But like, I guess I've just been I've just been turning a blind eye for so long that I just haven't been paying attention to what kids my age are doing now. So, oh, wow. You know, let's wrap this up with a couple more. So let's get back to a guy who's probably in his 30s or 40s now, who actually does remember the Xbox launch, thanks to his dad. So this guy on this channel, I did one of his videos last year, or reacted to one of his videos last year, where I was doing the like early GameCube stuff. At the time, the GameCube just didn't come out. Oh yeah, you know mine. The GameCube just came out in Japan, but it wasn't out in the US yet. So his father has been known for like buying all the consoles at launch. I think his dad just recently passed away, but this is like home videos of him playing like all these new consoles. And this is when he got the Xbox right around the launch in November of 2001. He's got a whole bunch of videos like this on his channel. Yeah, like there's his dad, there's the kid.
It's the Atari!
Enough to make a grown man cry.
I like watching this guy's stuff from time to time. So November 2001, I think.
Oh, you're gonna blow up the TV.
That was the first time I booted up our original Xbox. Back then, I was a sophomore in high school, going through a bit of an awkward phase. You remember those days, right? Bad hair.
Yeah, don't you, Cerulean?
Yep. Sure, I was a nerd. But I wasn't just any old nerd, no. I was a Sega nerd.
Sega!
In the early 2000s, it felt like Sega was in the middle of a comeback. They'd released their brand new console, the Sega Dreamcast, on $99.99, and it had everything a Sega fan could want.
Sonic!
Knockout titles like Sonic Adventure, Power Stone, and Shenmue had brought the company.
So you could already tell this was the rich kid on the block.
Republic and the true blue. You know, guys like Dad and I.
Tomb Raider on Dreamcast. Let's check it out.
Yep, the Dreamcast felt like coming home. That is, until the house burned down.
March 31st, 2001.
In early 2001, Sega called it quits in the hardware business. The Dreamcast would be their final console, their swan song.
Needless to say, they went out with a hell of a bang, though.
For me, it felt
And honestly, if I have to say anything about the Dreamcast, it might be my favorite Sega console.
I'd lost a friend. As time passed,
Oh, what, you didn't buy Final Fantasy VIII on $99.99?
gaming kind of lost its luster a little bit. The remaining final Dreamcast games were coming out, and though I enjoyed each one, it felt like a slow, painful death.
Still gotta get around to...
Because we knew the console could have given us so much more.
Still gotta get around to Alien Front Online someday.
Not for Sony.
Metal Gear Solid Part 2, Son of a Sons of...
Oh, man, fuck Sony.
Strange thing happened. Microsoft, leader of the PC gaming world, decided to join the console wars.
And so, for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
It is truly the future of video games.
This is an anti-Sony stream, boys. We stand the Xbox here.
We did. I gotta say, as hardcore Dreamcast fans, Microsoft's bid with the Xbox was pretty exciting. If you were even remotely a Sega Dreamcast fan, you recognize the fact that with some games, when you booted up your Dreamcast, a little logo that read, "Powered by Microsoft Windows CE" awaited you. That meant Microsoft had probably learned a thing or two from our favorite game companies. The Xbox was shaping up to be a console.
I wonder what it would have been like if Dreamcast support was on the Xbox.
And Dad was as excited as ever for the launch of a new console.
Gonna be a showdown.
On launch day, November 15th,
What was this guy's occupation that he was able to afford all this stuff? All throughout the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
And the Xbox surprise of a lifetime.
Oh no, it must be Thursday, November 15th.
2001.
Tyler's on his way home, and so is Xbox.
Dead or Alive, Mad Dash Racing,
It came
Halo.
to Funko Land.
Oh,
Xbox
Halo
controller,
book.
Xbox.
The prequel book. I actually have a trilogy of books on my shelf.
Little games. And wait till Tyler
Oh,
sees
Dark Summit. I think Dark Summit was also on GameCube. Yeah, it was.
This had to have been one of the most exciting
Yeah, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Getting off the school bus. I had seen Dad over the fence with the camera in hand. It was Xbox launch day. I knew what was coming.
Remember, guys, this is 2 months after 9/11.
I saw you over the fence. Oh man.
Check it out.
Oh, we got 4 games. Oh yeah, that Dark Summit. Oh man. When did you get it? In the morning?
It's a long story. But now it's time for games.
Look at that monstrosity.
Need to lighten up.
Fucking huge that thing is.
Oh, you're gonna blow up the TV.
Booting up the Xbox for the first time felt like turning on a nuclear reactor. Just going
Hey,
through
look,
the
no
setup
Xbox Live.
process in the system's UI felt dangerous.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was taking my time, soaking it up. This was a brand new console, and I was going to spend the next 5 to 6 years of my life with this thing. We were getting acquainted with one another.
The GameCube was out in 3 days at this point, but he from an earlier video he imported it from Japan like 2 months ago.
Dead or Alive 3. A lot of people forget that Halo wasn't the only killer app on the Xbox when it launched. Dead or Alive 2 was one of the Dreamcast showstoppers.
If all games on the Xbox looked as good as Dead or Alive 3 did, I don't think there would have ever been a need to buy an Xbox 360 for like the first 2 years.
And this sequel stood as evidence in the case for Xbox being the spiritual successor to our friend the Dreamcast.
I have no idea how they managed to get Dead or Alive 3 to look so good for an Xbox launch title. What does that say about the rest of the games that came out for the next 5 or so years on the Xbox? I mean, I think like the only downside I would have thought of for DOA 3 is that the Duke is not the best controller to play with fighting games. If they should have brought over anything from the Dreamcast, it should have been a decent arcade fight stick. The Dreamcast had one of the best fight sticks I've seen for a console. Also, I didn't realize that the soundtrack was done by Aerosmith. Jesus.
A little bit bigger than the Dreamcast, huh? Wouldn't you say?
Oh, you think? Yeah, too weep for us, huh, so early on. Now, rhetorical question, which game do you think people were way more excited for around this time? Dead or Alive 3 or Melee on GameCube?
Had that X factor. Microsoft had come onto the home console scene with something special. And for a while, it really did help ease the painful loss of Sega that we'd experienced. For the next several years, I was Team Xbox.
Xbox. Yeah!
2 words.
Great.
Max Payne.
Oh, man. Max Payne.
Oh, man.
Cool.
Microsoft had flipped the script on the video game industry, and they were here to stay.
Max Payne in the...
In 2005, I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas.
Xbox 360.
Ooh, the launch 360.
Finally. Tyler, do not open it. We're putting it on eBay.
It was the last console I would get from Dad before he passed away.
Not just
See what I mean?
it's the limited edition.
I think for me, the Xbox
That's pretty
and
worthless,
Xbox
buddy.
360 will always be the consoles of my awkward years.
What are you doing?
That war.
War?
There were a lot of growing pains.
COD 2.
But that was okay. It was a growing video game industry with room for one more.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's
Batman
awesome.
Vengeance. Rip Kevin Conroy. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. I'm so glad that he had a dad who was so supportive of that. Can't say I relate. But as per usual, if you're gonna buy an Xbox for anything at launch, you might as well get the killer app.
Can you believe it, guys?
Same guy.
Halo 20 years old.
Oh, this was from last year.
Hey guys, it's your buddy Tyler.
I haven't seen this one before
Video
yet.
here on My Retro Life, and it's amazing for me to think about the original Halo because it really changed things in the gaming industry. Dad, he captured a lot of home movie footage of the Xbox launch and surprising me with an Xbox on launch day, November 15th, 2001. I have it all on video. And, you know, Halo was in that batch of games that Dad picked up for me that day.
It must be Thursday, November 15th, because Tyler's on his way home, and so is Xbox.
I think I can.
I didn't know.
I think I can find enough footage of like old Halo movies like this to do an entire stream on that alone.
Famous for being a Mac exclusive series, and so we knew that.
In fact, I know I can. I'm gonna do that one day.
We had no idea what.
Definitely for Halo 2 and 3.
Yep, it came in. Wait till Tyler sees these.
The Xbox launch was just such an amazing launch, guys. Honestly, I remember coming off of that school bus that afternoon, and I knew something was up because Dad was filming me over the fence. I could see him from my seat on the school bus. I saw him with the video camera, so I knew, oh my gosh.
How much Halo, I mean, I probably asked this before, but like, Cerulean, how much Halo did you play within like the first year of when it was out?
For buying consoles on launch
like
day.
between 2001 and 02,
was,
for anybody of your friends who had an Xbox, like how much did you go over their houses or wherever you were to play Halo?
Check it out.
Oh, we got 4 games. Oh, yeah, that Dark Summit.
You know, we were honestly a little uncertain about Microsoft and really if they could pull it off, you know, a great home gaming console. Because, you know, Microsoft, they were synonymous with PC gaming, and Dad and I really weren't PC gamers much. We were full-blooded home console gamers. It is so funny looking back at this footage because I played Dead or Alive 3 first. That was the first game I put in to my Xbox console. I wasn't like dying to play Halo.
Ah. Are you going to be dead or alive?
Go for it, pal.
At least Dead or Alive 3 was cheap enough for me to import it for literally like $2.50.
I think Halo was probably maybe the next game that I played. I had never played a first-person shooter like this. When I first played Halo in 2001, on that launch day, I think that's the game I played all night long. It wasn't Dead or Alive 3. It wasn't Dark Summit, even though I really liked Dark Summit, or Mad Dash Racing. All great games, honestly. Really enjoyable launch titles. But it was Halo. It was Halo, guys. I just remember my first feelings after you crash land on Halo and you climb out of the rubble and you've got your fallen comrades. They've died and they're in the ship and they're
like when
lifeless.
you first,
and you come out of there and you're
so like when you first played original Xbox, then like what was the one game that you played the most out of anything,
planet.
unless it was Halo?
Shape of a ring.
Like, did you play like Dead or Alive 3 the most?
Game. Oh my gosh, I remember that epiphany that I had while playing it and thinking, this is so genius. Like this whole time I didn't know why it was called Halo, but now I can see visually the entire planet is a giant halo. Not only that, there's so much more to what this planet is. And
God, I love looking at that ring.
That as I play the game and as I play through it,
I have to stop and look at that ring every time I load up this level.
That kept me up all night long. That was the game after school each day that I wanted to return to that world, that I wanted to beat that game until completion. I mean, that was the one that stayed with me for years and years to come. And really, to this day, I think Halo is really, it's up there in the top 5 Xbox games that I ever owned and played.
I mean, for a launch title itself, like as far as launch titles go, this is definitely a top 5. The Master Chief question doesn't close. It's a different experience. Like playing Halo for the first time Like, if you were giving me the choice, like playing the Halo on the first time on OG Xbox definitely feels more right than it would be playing the Master Chief Collection version.
Changed it. This was the game that set,
Regardless of how much online multiplayer I would play for Master Chief Collection.
All the hit Xbox games that came out after this.
But yeah, like for what you're asking, it definitely hits
Halo's
different.
control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of.
That's why I wanted, when I was playing through Halo 3 with Adam, I wanted him to experience the original version on the Xbox 360, the way that I played it.
And they needed a hit. They needed a game like this to smack people in the face and say, look guys, we are here and we mean business. In the home console gaming world, we're going to give you something that you've never experienced before.
Tyler's on his way home. And so
Also, never mind the fact that this game started development as a Mac
so
game.
thankful that I have this old footage. I mean, guys, I have the day I got my original Xbox with Halo. I mean, that's just crazy. Like I can look back on that day and enjoy those memories over and over again and remember the thrill of popping in this legendary game for the first time and playing all night long. It's something that I'll always cherish.
I'll never get over the size of the Xbox compared to my GameCube is sitting on top of my Xbox right now, and it's only taking up like a quarter of the space.
Back on my old home movie footage that my dad captured of Halo and the original Xbox.
And I wish I could have met this guy's dad.
I don't know what that necessarily does for you, what it means to you. If it brings back some memories of that time of when you got an Xbox, when you first played Halo, I hope it does rekindle some of those great memories. And if it does, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what memories you have of Halo and the original Xbox launch. Can you believe it's been 20 years?
I feel like this guy's like about to break down in tears talking about this stuff.
When you're having fun. And we had a lot of fun with the original.
It's honestly smile bringing to see. But you know, it's kind of funny thinking about it. One of my friends, Sigrid, is actually telling me that like a lot of kids my age or around her age too, we're kind of like in a weird period where we're like having an early 2000s kind of like revitalization where we're going back and looking on the stuff that made us happy during this time. I mean, I've definitely been having that over the last couple of years. I mean, you know, last year I did the whole GameCube experience, and then even before that there was the Dreamcast. So I'm at that age where it's almost been about 20 years since I've had my first gaming experience memories. So I feel ripe in the age to finally like talk about this stuff and like kind of give a retrospective. But it's funny to see that like I'm almost like not the only person who's doing this now. It's funny to talk about this with people, especially like you, Cerulean, who have had this kind of experience when you were my age, like firsthand. So you know, this is the kind of stuff that I absolutely love to see. So you know, that's why I usually associate myself with people who are a little bit older than me, who have a little bit better experience, but you know, had the similar experience, you know, when you were my age, when you were going into high school or going into college, and took this stuff with you. When I was in college, like most of my stuff that I took was like the same stuff that I bought when I was like 11 or 12. Like I played a lot of N64 in college, mainly because I didn't have my Wii U on hand, or I never had a Switch. I still don't have a Switch. Yeah, it's amazing that, you know, all this old footage exists that I can come back to talk about this all these years later. Like, while all my friends are playing Switch and Wii U and PS4 or whatever, I'm still reminiscing on all these consoles that I have sitting around in my storage unit that I've just been hanging on to for the last however many years. So that's just my personal experiences with this. It means a lot. It means a lot to me, talking about this stuff. So I'm glad that I can share this at least with somebody. Why don't we wrap this up just with a little set of commercials, and then we'll see what are we gonna do afterwards. So these are all original Xbox commercials.
A great fury must come for the goodness of all.
intended now, but the very
I have no idea what's in this pack.
will justify all that went before.
It's kind of disturbing.
Every second, 1,000 decisions. Do you go for style, or do you go for speed? That's your decision, love.
Oh, Project Gotham Racing?
Or better not. Again, your call, mate. Power slide, or play it safe. Champ or chump, tough guy. It all depends. What's driving you? Project Gotham Racing.
Yes.
Rated E for everyone.
I have a lot of these games just sitting in my... Yeah, I have a lot of these games just sitting in my bin full of games. Oh, there we go again. Understand the law. Understand concept of love. Understand concept of love. Smooth tunes, bud. One of these days I'll take a better look at this game. I never even played that much Jet Grind Radio on Dreamcast, so I don't think I would give this. Yeah, still need a port of this. They've been porting over Jet Grind Radio on Dreamcast however many times. What about Jet Set Radio Future?
When it seems like all is lost, when it feels as if you have no hope, when you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered, that's when you realize you're
So really, how old do you think I am that you don't think I remember Comp USA? Dude, I remember Babbage's. I remember Wallen Software. I barely remember Fry's Electronics, but I still remember that.
We haven't been introduced. I'm the Slayer, and you're history.
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Don't patronize me, man. Got 3 hours of commercials. This is only 17 minutes.
You never should have walked into my sleigh ground.
Rated T for T.
Might have had a crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar at one point. I love that they're keeping me guessing as to what game this could possibly be. That's Burnout. Again, I haven't played enough Burnout to take a wild guess at it.
Witness the future, seen visions of what's to come, and I've seen change, drastic change. It's the ousting of the old, and rejecting our routine. I've seen cats getting shook, taken to the bar, bugged out passion, bringing freedom to the
NBA Street.
It's crazy. Hey, stand up, rise up. NBA Street Volume 2, rated E.
Oh, that's the one that I had on GameCube. Big. Yeah, I remember that. GTA 3.
Rockstar Games presents
Oh, wait.
Max Payne.
Oh, Max Payne.
The intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder.
I finally have Max Payne in my library. I should take a look at it sometime. I don't have Max Payne 2 though, just the first one.
Giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
You're not gonna live. It will be painful.
You're doomed.
Doom. Doom fucking 3.
Doom 3. Rated M for mature.
I still have to get Resurrection of Evil. I just have the first two. Okay, here's GTA 3.
Grand Theft Auto 3.
No, this would be in sometime. Yeah, I still have to get Resurrection of Evil. But Resurrection's a little bit more expensive than regular Doom 3.
Out now on PlayStation 2 and Xbox as part of the double pack with
It took me a while to finally cave and get that double pack. I don't know why it took me so long. I think this is Halo 2.
I will continue
Yes.
my campaign against the humans.
No enemy has ever withstood our might.
Chief, we're running out of time.
Do I even need to tell you how revolutionary Halo 2 is? After 18 years. Come on, you know that this game is already the best thing that ever hit the Xbox.
The hierarchs do not understand.
There are those who said this day would
It'll get its own episode someday. I just need to compile as much as I can.
It's showtime!
No ring. No.
Oh, Outlaw.
Playboy magazine says environments as interactive as a level
What Outlaw game is this? What Outlaw game is this? Oh,
Don't try this at home.
it's not an Outlaw game.
Now, rated M for mature.
Do you wanna go?
Wanna go?
You wanna go? Bring it, Chumpzilla. You couldn't tackle me in a phone booth. You couldn't see me with a telescope. You want a piece of this old man? Cry, little boy, cry, cry. You ain't ready for me.
This kink shaming?
You feeling me?
I'm feeling you. Looks like the NFL has its game on. Do you? Madden NFL 2003.
That what Madden commercials used to be like?
Sports. It's in the game.
I rarely see Madden commercials now, but is that what they used to be like?
Those who prove themselves to be true masters shall be written into the legend of the Jade Empire.
Still have to play Jade Empire. I don't have that in my collection yet. SSX3. Love the soundtrack in this game. I think I have this on PS2, and you know what, let me check real quick.
SSX3.
Yeah, no, I do have this on Xbox. I had to double check if Brute Force I just recently got, finally. I don't know why it took me so long to finally get Brute Force, but I did. But yeah, I had to double check if I have SSX3. Well, I think I have it on PS2 and Xbox. Brute Force is a good game to play for Excellent Kai. I also have the DLC added for it. I think like the only reason why I bought this game, or like I was buying this game, and then I figured for like $5 extra I might as well cave and just buy Kabuki Warriors. So I bought that too.
Jump in the Soul Calibur ring for a bit of bother. So, here's your axe, Chief. But you get done over with that small thing.
What?
Something with a little... All right, you're a strong fella. Don't need a bigger axe now.
The wait's over. Soul Calibur 2 finally puts the weapons back in your hands.
That's the commercial for Soul Calibur 2? Yeah, I know it's Spawn, but...
Spawn brings the pain.
I got all right, no problem.
Soul Calibur 2, rated T for teen. For the soul that burns, there's no power greater than X.
One of the games I'd honestly rather play on GameCube than Xbox. This is Unreal Championship. Yeah, this is Unreal Championship. Yep, back to Xbox Live launch games. Mech Assault again. So you kind of know the by now you should probably know the grasp and grab of what the Xbox Live had to offer for its launch. So Unreal Championship, Mech Assault, Whacked, sports games that probably have not aged as well.
For massive destruction, there's no power greater than X. Continue the destruction online with Xbox Live.
This is 2K4, 2K5.
That's a big hit with the critics.
Yeah, 2K5. Still widely regarded as one of the best football games ever. I mean, for 20 bucks compared to, what was it, 50 or 60 that Madden was going for, why would you not buy that?
It's good to see what you and an Enzo Ferrari can do together. It's good to see drivers from 3 time zones in your rearview mirror together. It's good to show the streets of Florence where true art is together. Project Gotham Racing 2, rated E for
When did Project Gotham 2 come out? I think 3 was a launch up, like Shenmue. 2003. I mean, funny that we even got a commercial for Shenmue 2 in the US, let alone on Xbox. You'd have to pay me a lot, and I mean a fucking lot of money to replay through Shenmue 2. I think that was a one-time opportunity for me. I appreciated my playthrough on Dreamcast, but I think once was ever enough. Granted, if I do play through this game again, it will be on Xbox, but not unless I'm retiring. Oh, what, did you want it on Dreamcast?
Continue the adventure with Spider-Man the game. Battle more vicious villains.
Spider-Man 1 or 2.
More spider skills and combat evil high above.
If this is Spider-Man 2, this is honestly a top 10 Xbox PS2 game. It's Spider-Man 1. They even did commercials for Tiger Woods PGA Tour, huh?
You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. You wanna take a minute?
Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2006.
Oh, 6.
A Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, that was a little late. Oddworld. Trying to talk me out of getting the PAL Dream. I mean, I'm glad that I played the version that I did. It was the PAL Dreamcast version, but it was modded with the Xbox English dub in it. So, I mean, you obviously wouldn't have had that experience back then.
What if every choice you made changed the way you look and how people see you? Would you forgo virtue and choose a wicked path?
The audio quality's bad on this
Become
one.
the very picture of evil. Decide your destiny.
Fable?
Fable. For every choice, a consequence. Rated M.
When am I ever gonna look at Fable, honestly?
Rated T for teen. I alone have the 5th freedom. The right to spy, appropriate,
Splinter Cell,
destroy, and eliminate.
Ghost Recon.
To ensure that American freedoms are protected.
One of the Tom Clancy games.
Disavow any knowledge of my existence. I am Sam Fisher.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
I am a Splinter Cell.
Or until
concentration, there's no power greater than X.
We run with a fast crowd, a tough crowd, more like a mob.
NASCAR 04.
One motto: what goes around comes around. Eye for an eye, finger for a finger. Paybacks are a promise. Races end, rivalries don't. You got a nice ride there. It'd be a shame if somewhere to.
One of the NASCAR games. Yeah, weird that 2004 was never on GameCube. Like, that was the only one that wasn't on the GameCube.
Well, I only play for the fighting. Expansive multi-tier environments and the 16 the pixel shading bump mapping. And the rich play it. She kicks eye.
Sure, pal. Sure. Ooh, that's a tough loss. Would that be considered sexist nowadays? Probably, right?
What's up, player?
Just chilling.
I hear that.
What?
Huh?
Hot.
What?
You can't fight time, but Blinks can.
Yo, Blinks! Blinks, baby!
Pause. Even record. Because if he doesn't, time itself will stop.
Bling.
No blinks.
Blinks. Rated E for everyone.
The time control.
That's gonna be fun to play someday.
You better watch. You gonna run into me.
Over 40 WWF superstars. Thousands of
That. Yep, that's unfortunately, and that's honestly all the videos that I have for tonight. So, what did you guys think of this episode's little awkward retrospective? I know we had some cringeworthy moments that I'm probably never gonna live down. I honestly was not expecting that kind of heartbreaking moment in the Gen Z reacting to the Xbox video. That one was shocking to me. Just to see that, you know, these kids, I mean, we both lived through this in some form or aspect. You probably more than I did, but like there were some shocking moments in this that I didn't think would come back to bite me. Wow. Okay. I was going to probably just play a little bit more Whacked or Unreal Championship at this point, but there's a lot of people on streaming on right now. I think I'll throw it over to somebody else. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching. Let's go see who's on. Like, Kyle's on. I think Junie is on. I honestly promised Junie I would go see him. Oh, wait, Junie's not on. Where did that little rascal go? Eh? Could be. Where did he go? Hold on a sec. Yeah, he's on. Let's go over to Junie's place. As far as streams go again, I think tomorrow we're gonna watch Batman in the Discord. Thursday I might do Ruin Explorers, if Thursday is open for you guys, and then Saturday Junie and I are back to doing E3 stuff. If I'm gonna come back to streaming now, I think I might just do 1 or 2 days a week instead of trying to do it as much as I can now, because I still got a lot of work to focus on. The only reason I was able to stream tonight is because it was kind of a down night for me, and I didn't have much to do till tomorrow afternoon. So, oh, is it? Sorry. Okay, then. Well, long story short, I didn't have much to do today, so let's get out of here then. Okay, let's go. Get ready. I will see you guys in the Discord or on Saturday. Take care. Good night.